Our next speaker is Kristine Hoover, who is the director for Gonzaga's Institute for Hate Studies. Kristine, we welcome you.
I want to thank you for the opportunity to spend some time with you this morning. Yes, I am the director for the Gonzaga Institute for Hate Studies. I also have a second hat that I've worn for a little bit longer. I'm an associate professor of organizational leadership here at Gonzaga. I want to thank Mary and the Fig Tree for giving us the opportunity to connect. And I'd like to welcome you to this space here on the Gonzaga campus and know that you are welcome here, right? That this is an important place for people to gather, to come together and explore ideas and to find our way as a community to become who we aspire to be. As you probably would guess, as an institution of higher education, we certainly have a number of faculty who do research on issues about misogyny or xenophobia or racism or sexism or all of those other things that are the divisiveness that Mary alluded to earlier. And in the exciting way that we have students like Austriana who do incredible work becoming our leaders for tomorrow, we also have students here at Gonzaga that will be doing experiential work to help influence and understand why it is that people hate and what we can do to overcome hate. So for today, in the time that I have available to you, I want to focus on the theme that Mary brought to our attention in terms of including everyone. And I thought, wow, that's a really tall order to fill. Include everyone. We just built the Hemmingsen Center. We couldn't include everyone there. There's not enough space, right? And it's a good problem to have, but how do we include everyone? So I looked at the agenda for today and I thought, well, we look to Mary as a role model. She's included a lot of people on today's agenda, so I'm not going to talk with you for very long. So what does it mean to include everyone? How do we do that, right? She's setting the bar for us, and maybe with the bar set that high, we might shift the needle a little bit and create that community that we aspire to live in. So I want to accept that challenge of including everyone and figure out how to do that. Beyond needing bigger rooms, what can we do today, each of us, right? Because when we think about the power that's in this room, when we recognize the opportunities that are here because of your networks, because of your relationships, because of things that you do in your everyday life, we do have tremendous power and opportunity here when we come together to include everyone, one person at a time. So whether your day includes going to the grocery store, whether it includes going to the library, or getting gas, or having coffee, or going to work, whatever your day includes, how can those become opportunities to include everyone? And this is where discernment comes in for me. This idea that sometimes I don't have the time. Sometimes I'm too tired. Sometimes there are too many things on my list. Sometimes it's scary, right? I don't know what to do, and it's unfamiliar, and it's ambiguous, and that might not feel very comfortable. But Mary's charged us with raising the bar to include everyone. So I encourage you to listen for the calling when you feel those tensions of what it is you are being asked to do. To say hello and offer a smile when you're at the gas station. To ask somebody about an item in their grocery cart. To inquire about an author that somebody has in their hands at the library. Including everyone means responding to the call to invite, to listen, and to learn. Not to put our sticks in the ground, but to include everyone in a respectful way of engaging in dialogue, as the mission for the Fig Tree calls us to do. So, to add to the challenge, we are in mid-March, as many of you well know, close to spring, but not quite close enough. The snow is almost gone, and that's the best thing we can say about these gray, rainy days, is that hopefully they're feeding the flowers and we'll have the sunshine soon. So, I would ask you to think, maybe at the end of the month, 2 weeks from now, did you include someone in your life's interactions? Maybe for you, you might be comfortable saying, did I extend kindness in the last 7 days? And man, if you are really up to the challenge, you might ask yourself, did I invite 3 new relationships in the last 7 days? Whichever challenge feels like the challenge you're ready for, I invite you within the next 2 days to make that commitment, right? To raise the bar, to move the needle, and to include everyone, one person at a time.